Yes, my friend, welcome back. Yes, welcome back to Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. Yes, we're playing this game again. Yes, I already did finish it. That's why it still says Act 3. I already finished this game. However, there was an update for the game. Well, update, you have to pay for it. It's DLC. The Orpheus DLC dropped like 10 minutes or like 30 minutes ago. So, this is the new DLC that came out for the game. It's basically focusing on another character that we kind of saw in the game, but not really, the Orpheus. So I thought so this game is actually going to be focusing on him, which I'm very excited for. So let's see how this goes. This is the first time doing it. Probably going to be exactly the same story with a story mode, etc. But it's going to look cool. So let's jump into it and let's go play the Orpheus DLC. Okay. Yeah, this is different. Like, it's even got a new story. Okay, so we want to make a new game. Default choices, load choices. I don't know what that does. Oh, I see. Oh, that's cool. So, okay. What's the default one then? Okay, I think we could just make a new one. Again, this is all completely different, so I don't know what this means, but I think you can just, I don't know what any of this means. Okay.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend. One would almost think you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible.
Okay, yeah, oh god. Okay, so this is all different now. So I think I'm playing as Orpheus now, so it's going to be a little bit different. I appreciate the effort.
No matter, I know you mean well. I'll admit my days aren't exactly as full as they once were. Well, I had my revenge to contemplate, and the throne, and my loyal, if slightly fannish subjects. All right, yes, but at least I was the king. It was something.
It was something.
What's wrong?
Orpheus 2024.
That is an excellent question.
Ooh, I don't know why I'm here. I think I'm lost.
If you must know, I suppose I have to wonder, why am I still here? Yes, I know I'm dead. In the land of the dead. That's not what I meant.
He's dead.
The thing is, after Persephone took back her throne, I gave up. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion.
Persephone take back her thing.
Even Benny. But not
What
me.
if I did that thing then?
I expected it. I wanted it. Yet, I remain.
Right.
Why is that? I thought life was really over, and I was ready
First song.
to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong?
Oh god. Oh god.
But is there
When you can pick red. Red has always been a really good one.
The air feels cool inside my lungs. I feel the pull towards just one more song. Pull up a stool, yes, I will strum. Hello world, I'll write you one more song.
Oh, Hermes. They I just ended the song.
Hi. You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died. I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
How in the living world?
Just how are things in the living world?
Oh.
We don't hear much down here.
Oh man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
You were in hiding?
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and I started streaming. I'm an influencer now. Isn't that awesome?
Of course you are.
None of those
Of
words
course
mean
you
anything
are.
to me.
Well, it's really exciting. I'm assuming that's what you were asking about, I guess.
Why have we never
Did you
met?
say Persephone told you to stay clear? Hence why we've never met, I assume?
Uh-huh. I mean, I met some of the shades. They were so nice. I miss Benny.
Yeah. All gone, I'm afraid. Except for me.
But hey, things are different now. I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
I can. I can do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. That's a pun, I think.
Oh.
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with. Granted, they were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Deep down, I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me. You just get used to it.
Why are you here?
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing, not like intentionally, but I just thought, I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
You can do that?
Yeah, it's a psychopope thing.
Yeah, he can do the Doctor Strange.
Psycho Pomp?
He can do the Doctor Strange.
Could be.
Why has he got freedom
So
on his
cool,
back?
right?
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, it's the Doctor Strange thing. Gotham's bright. I need to make that widescreen. Oh god. Oh, we're getting into like a different tone.
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano? How odd. Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song. But I suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone.
Oh. You shouldn't be alone.
I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Sure, if that's what you want.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no
Oh,
choice
God!
in the matter.
You left the underworld before, right? Long time ago? That means you can again. That's the rule.
So, all these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah.
Then, I'm alive? Huh? Alive? Can you believe it? Orpheus lives again!
Ah! Oh, this is your thing.
Wow.
Do you hear that, modern world? Orpheus, bard of the ages, the legend who moved the heart of the king of Hades himself, walks amongst you! Ha ha!
Did nuts, my G.
I suppose the question really is to do what?
I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Start again.
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
Where is here exactly?
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace?
I think I
Ross?
knew what Hermes meant.
No. We're a long, long way from those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world your people didn't even know about back then. But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
Not by you. You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Why are you helping
What's
me?
your interest in this, Idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess. But songs show what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there.
My story's hard on
Well,
top.
I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head
Maenads?
sing for quite a long time.
Oh, God.
Most uncomfortable.
I
Yes.
don't think so.
Oh, that's weird.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
Wow. This is actually pretty good. The disembodied head. Wow. And I said, oh god, like weird. I was like, oh god, I said that weird. Anyways, what is a sequel? I just want to see what he says.
Dare I ask what a sequel is?
Continuation.
It's when a movie follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
And a movie is?
There's a lot you're gonna have to learn. I bet you don't even have a phone.
Oh
A
no.
wager you would win, I assure you.
How do you live? Oh man, we're gonna have to get you one. I could be your first text.
You're very strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all, fickle, vain, damaged goods even.
Oh no, that's still a thing mostly.
But not you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
Yeah.
A rather novel concept.
Very well. How do I begin?
All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit.
Yeah.
First, show you how everything's...
No. No. That sounds like it would take forever.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
You're quite clever.
You are very astute, my young friend. We can use that clever mind to our advantage.
No one has ever said that before.
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
Wow.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
Oh, good. My heart is spoken for.
That's
Amici.
true as may be, but my heart shall always belong to my beloved Eurydice.
Yeah, but wasn't that like a really long time ago?
Yes. Perhaps it's time to move on. For the sake of this new adventure. Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Love? Like, real love? Oh, man. I guess there's... that? Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating.
Okay, so we're giving him a partner by speed dating. Good job. What could go wrong? Which is just singing. He is the...
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love. I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found you.
Oh, shit.
And I'll find it tonight. What do I want to get out of speed dating? The most glorious love the heavens above will tremble in awe and shake at their core. The winds upon the seas will feel like a breeze when compared to our love. Let's call that a practice run.
Good job.
I'll find a new love, somebody who will understand that love's a klaxon from the mouths of gods. I'll find a great love, gonna roll the dice.
Let's find a day who yearns for love. Oh no.
Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
Oh! This is my turn.
Of course, I wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best ex-boyfriend that I ever had. He would have been a good husband, could have been a good dad. But he left me because I loved a little too much. We went on one date, and then I never heard from him again. Huh, crazy, right?
I should have just gone read it.
It's so nice to find someone
I should have just picked red.
who understands the pain.
Of course I do.
Love someone so much, but never see them ever again.
It's the worst.
Because you make a deal with the king of the underworld to set your loved one free.
Huh?
But then you turn around and she's dragged back down into Hades for eternity.
That's really interesting.
Great.
I am an interesting person.
Didn't work.
So glad to hear that the suitors of today are willing to open up in pursuit of a truer love. I'll find a new love, one to share the past with me.
Is it Bleedix?
Poetic, it's us against the world. It's so compelling. Can't wait to
Stay with the man who looks intelligent. I see a date. Stay with the man. Okay, is he gonna be gay? This is gonna be nice. Yeah.
Why don't you tell me your favorite thing? I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Oh, it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on, take me there.
History Ancient Greek history. History, history, history.
We're at this place again.
Ancient Greek history. History, history.
Do you like the stories?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of gods giving power to men.
yes. And heroes with lyres,
Yes.
whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be.
I'm gonna go play this.
Apollo.
Oh!
Alas, I've seen the space.
Oh no!
A person who seems perfect, who knows the score. But look beneath the surface, behind those doe eyes. The truth is that they're chewing on a heinous lie. 'Cause I'm the best. I'm Orpheus. I'm the best. And I'm better than Apollo. It's plain to see the reality.
I have a big ego.
I'm Orpheus. Nice enough, but dim. Well, surely educating those ignorant to the higher facts of life.
Can't believe I
is
said that. That's just funny.
I am the best. I am the best. The best, best, best. I am the best.
The best, best,
Who
best.
is the best? Me. Dum, dum, da, dum, dum. I once subdued Cerberus. Perhaps I should just marry myself.
I just picked red. What's red?
Got no problems. Just got bank. Making that
Oh.
money. Savvy young blank. Take you to the Shangri-La. Buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo, buy a kangaroo. The best things in life are free. Got a solid gold meat. And if I let me date you, you can have a solid gold meat too. You would be good
Oh.
because I am good with money. And I would be good with you, cause I assume that you
I'm just gonna be red. Change the beat. Change the beat. Change the beat.
I've seen what gods do to a man whose ego's overfilled. A little statuette of gold won't stop you getting killed. Thunderbolts as first resorts. Would you like the plague? Turning all your hair to
What's getting
snakes,
faster?
waiting for 9 whole nights and days. Find you to a burning wheel. Push a boulder up a hill, but when it gets up to the top, it rolls back down, it never stops. Prometheus thought he was clever. Then eagles ate his liver forever. Good. There's no more fun to be had than putting the fear of gods into a proud mortal. Ooh, look at me, I'm speaking like a fury. I'll find a new love who'd throw away their gold for me once more. A true love to give my
this is
life
not-
to. A rich or a poor love, one that can explain to me.
Let's just start with a joke.
what is a kangaroo.
This never goes well.
All right, this time let's start with a joke. My, if you're down here on Earth, then I guess that the heavens must be missing a muse.
Well, it's working.
Wasn't that funny? No, I mean, is it? Start because it's just a little joke, you know?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, really. Oh, where's that bell?
Okay.
I always thought myself witty. Perhaps I
She's just
missed
doing
it.
evil for like no reason. How did that work? It was just a joke.
I'll find a new love.
You're too funny.
That I have charm and grace and honest and true love who laughs a little less. We can share stories of comedies and glory.
Red again.
Who shall be next?
Oh, is this really it for the... No, it's not. I know there's more. Ooh.
It's been the longest day. I just wanna hear someone else say that I want a new love.
I want a new love.
I want a true love.
We'll go down in history.
A love worth retelling.
It's worth more than gold to me.
You hear what I'm saying?
I've said it before to myself.
We'll find a new love.
We'll find a new love. Is this
I picked
a
green. Is that good?
new
Are we getting there?
It's so nice to meet someone who shares my sentiments. Indeed, today has been very long, and most people here seem completely imbecilic.
Yeah, I'll say. I've had similar encounters. Some guy who was recording our whole date.
Weirdo.
Someone who couldn't handle my great jokes.
I swear there was a guy who was half beast, half man.
Oh no, the event's about to end.
Okay, maybe I'll see you later.
I found a new love. Now that
Finally.
I can finally see this will be true love. The light of my love. Spoiled for choices. I knew that this would be easy.
Oh.
And all in one night.
Blue. So I picked blue.
You are the one.
Oh no, I picked the right one. Yes.
You are the one that I want.
And you are the one that I need.
You are the one that I
Our
need.
hearts are the same. Nothing could get in our way. That is why we agree that this will be
The best long distance relationship.
Wait, what do you mean?
Did I not mention I'm moving to Fiji?
No?
What?
For 10 long years, give or take 10 years more. Let's say 30 years to be safe.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Oh, so she's moving to Fiji and then he doesn't get his love.
Almost a new love, but fate is pointing me elsewhere. Perhaps a true love, but not meant to be. Love mustn't be what the fates are driving me to find, or else it would be easy.
So, what do you think? Fun, right?
Yes, indeed. Yet, also inefficient. Too much is being left to chance, and that needs to change starting now. You two, you are clearly perfect for one another.
Oh god, is that
Accept
fairy?
it. And you? Yes, you with the spectacles. Accept your destiny. We can all see it, even if you not. And you there, with him. No, don't attempt to flee. Look at him. Look in your heart and see that I am right. And you two there together? You, over there with them. You're welcome. And you two ladies, magnificent. And for you, him. It's not a consolation prize. It's perfection.
Can't help but notice there isn't anyone left for you.
Alas, my friend, you are indeed correct. Yet, I fear this was never going to end any other way. The instant I met Eurydice, I knew we were to be together. The clouds parted, the planets aligned, the gods wept. This speed dating? No. It was mere shadow play in comparison.
Oh, sorry if I steered you wrong.
Nonsense. You did well. Perhaps the mistake was mine.
Yeah, you said you wanted it to happen quick. I don't think that's something that happens quick.
That's how speed dating works, I don't
I said
think.
perhaps. I am still Orpheus of legend, let us not forget. Not that it appears to matter.
Oh, we haven't even tried any apps yet. There are like dozens.
Great. We failed. Good job. Now we're in the bar.
I need a distraction. Surely one can be found here. Taverns used to be entertaining, after all.
Let's put the next movie look for company. Time to drink.
Well, the answer is obvious, I suppose. I can't be forlorn if I don't remember what I'm being forlorn about. I was told they have no wine here, however. What manner of tavern doesn't provide the nectar of the gods?
I've got beer.
So many varied colors. I'm partial to the green drink, but are those runes under the entry?
Oh my. What an intriguing
Oh, no.
specimen to discover in such squalor.
Medusa.
Might you be in search of a little company?
Oh my god. Oh,
Yay!
I can't help but feel we've met somewhere previously.
Oh, it has indeed been some time. What a lovely ballad you once played to escape my clutches. Oh, how I dreamed of the lovely taste of your flesh. So tender, so juicy. No, no, Medusa. No, 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 no longer.
Medusa? Here?
And why not here? Even in our day, such taverns were a refuge for the sad and weary.
You've had a day comparable to mine then, I take it.
A day, a month, a century. I've lost track, truth be told. It never ends for the likes of us. This is our lot, as the fates have decreed it.
wow.
The finer details are likely lost on account of the passing centuries, but can you remind me of our first encounter?
Yeah, I actually want
You
to
said
see
I
this.
Escaped your clutches?
Oh, that. Yes, I remember it well. I was
Yes.
utterly ravenous in those days, and you were an unexpected treat. One that walked right into my lair. Alas, before I could drink your life's wine, I was sent to sleep with your soothing lullabies. Oh, I can still hear it. What terrible rage I felt once I awoke. Through wit and song alone, you managed to evade your untimely death at my hands.
You're quite right. That does sound like me.
That honor would instead belong to those pesky Maenads. What a waste, to keep only the head. It is far too crunchy.
Why are you really here?
So, am I to believe that you've come to the same watering hole of despair as me purely by chance?
I might have asked the same of you. Here I pass unnoticed, spared the gawking of others, so I am a frequent patron as of late.
I imagine it is difficult. It has always felt like a strange and unusually cruel thing, your curse. Is there truly no way to reverse this condition? Must you remain this way to the ends of eternity?
If there is, I shall find it. Eventually.
Athena. And she's
Have you
dead then.
considered the possibility the curse can't be undone no matter what you do?
To exist this way, until the end of time. No, I could not bear it. There must be a way, there must.
Or it began with Athena, did it not?
Pretty sure
Perhaps
Athena's
it
dead
ends
though.
with her too.
I should be so lucky.
Her death could just as easily doom you forever too, come to think of it, so don't go wishing for that just yet. I
Right.
confess that I struggle to see how you could exist among mortals, Medusa. Is that not difficult, given your unique tastes?
Why, it is not difficult at all. In fact, I have been on a diet. Can you not tell? I have been good, truly. Only a little slip or two.
Don't you hate it when you accidentally eat somebody? It's always so awkward.
Oh yeah.
You jest.
I had that
But
thing,
if that
bro.
man did not wish to be eaten, he should not have knocked on my door, wearing his silly suit and tie, asking if I was familiar with his god. Me, who knows every god. The god.
What became of your mistress?
Last I heard, you'd become a servant to the very idol who cursed you. I'd offer my condolences, but Hermes suggested something happened to her?
After Lady Athena was exposed for her part in sweet Calliope's demise, she went into exile. I know not where.
And you've heard nothing of what became of her since?
No. And I pray it remains that way. I skulk in the shadows for her no longer. The chorus disbanded after the trial, and now, here we all are, scratching out a new existence under mortal scrutiny.
And now that you've been left to fend for yourself, haunting taverns such as this can't be your only business.
I was lost for a time. Refuge was offered in the reliquary, but it was not meant to be.
Because you ate someone or something you shouldn't have, were I to guess.
Poor Sherbert. I think we could have grown to like each other. If only he hadn't been such a tiny, adorable sack of meat.
God.
Yes, of course. And after you fled from there, what came next for hungry Medusa?
Oh, that is, how did the mortals say to put it? Classified. Yes.
I don't know what that means.
That's the idea. Oh, I'm so good at this.
I have a hard time believing you approached me just to relive the olden days. What is it that you want from me, Medusa?
I am oh so curious about your story. What brings you back to the mortal coil after so many centuries away?
If you must know, I have returned to discover what the fates have in store for me. I thought my story complete, my ending written, and yet it continues on. Alas, I have yet to discover the plot.
The envy. Oh, I can hardly stand it.
What are you talking about? I'm lost. I'm without love, without purpose. Who could desire such a thing?
Me. Not all of us can start over with such a clean slate.
What do you mean?
I confess I hadn't really thought of it like that. It seemed less a new beginning and more of...
The lack of an ending? What is lacking is your perspective, Bard. You have every path available before you, but you fear to select one.
Shall I pick at random? I do not want any old story, Medusa. I want something worthy of my return. Do you blame me?
You have been given a great gift, Orpheus, whether you realize it or not. Your story has ended, and now remains open to infinite possibility. Mine has trapped me, with no ending in sight.
Another song.
There was an eve where I was walking along a narrow road. At the end I found a village where I made a home.
What?
The people didn't know my story, and no one turned to stone. It's how I knew that I was dreaming, so I woke alone.
I don't know. Why should you be happy? I'm just picking red because I don't know what I'm doing. This is gonna be bad, isn't it?
And how happy should a monster be?
You speak as if I had a choice. For me, there is no deviation. Always on the outside. I want a new beginning. The gods know I've
Wow. Think you have a bet? Consider her hairdresser. Okay.
So, Medusa didn't try to eat you? I heard she's been cutting back and everything, but
She attempted to encourage me, I think.
that's good. I mean, it's better than the alternative, right? Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, looking for love, what do you want to do?
What would you do?
Perhaps I could prevail upon you, young Master Hermes, to give an old bard some advice.
Whoa. You want
Whoa,
my advice?
whoa.
Why not? Despite your appearance, you are an idol with experience that spans many ages, no?
Technically, yeah.
Well,
It's just that,
technically, yeah.
Apollo always says I make interesting choices. And I don't think he means good interesting. Hey, we can figure it out. We have, at least one whole brain between us, right? Oh, I know. Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
My mortal death. That's...
Well, I was torn to pieces by angry maenads. They kept my disembodied head as a treasure so it could sing to them forever. Or until it was stolen and thrown in the sea.
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that. No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, when I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Oh.
Oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt. That tickles. Okay. One selfie, all right? Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame! A return to fame shall be my purpose.
Oh no.
Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Tell them that Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun.
Back from the dead. Oh my god. We're going to a concert. That's funny.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal.
Okay.
On a summer night, 'twas a
Oh, this is the teaser song, I think.
took her out of sight. I followed, and I gave a show. We were free to go, and I climbed, and lo, she followed. The queen, you see,
No intensity no increase.
on me, and really the skin was swallowed. down.
Just play on add strings. Okay, we're gonna add some violin. Yeah. That was actually a good guess though. Now add horns. How many things we're adding? It's like an instrumental. You bang all the instruments in.
And the queen would learn what followed. All that time ago.
Increase again.
Now I'd see my love
We're just gonna increase it because this is gonna be a banger.
was swallowed down. I got there. My love was not there.
Increase. Wow. The solo! Get experimental. Come on. Let's see how this goes. You got a little bit. He got too experimental though. Wow, that's really good. That work? Bugger, it didn't work. I thought it did. To wear my love away.
Hey, now that was awesome! Again? Oh, man.
Yeah,
It was indeed a thing of awe. Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense afire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again.
have I lost my touch?
I know it's inconceivable to consider, but have I lost my touch? Has Orpheus, bard of legend and minstrel to the gods themselves, become impotent?
If so, I know a guy who has pills for that.
Wow.
Perhaps the fates have simply decreed that a mortal man may only touch the sun once, if he dares at all. You said it yourself. A sequel is...
Sequel. A sequel. I like that.
Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
A sequel. I like that. Sequel.
Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Oh my god, where the hell are we? It's snowing.
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
Hey, Grace! Oh, I was not expecting that.
My. If it isn't Grace, last of the muses. Why, I haven't seen you since,
Since I denied you your vengeance against Persephone? Yeah. Sorry about that. I kind of thought you...
drifted off into the proverbial sunset? Succumbed to oblivion? I thought so too, but it seems it was not meant to be.
I guess that explains why you've returned from the dead. But not how. I thought that required a great sacrifice of some kind.
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
Oh, my new love. Oh my god, my new love. At last. Oh no. Wait. I can't press it. Press it. I just want to see.
Aha! What better love for the bard than the last of the muses? A
God's
brilliant
sake.
plan, Hermes!
Wait, what?
I'd given up on the search. It did not even occur to me that you, the very one who stole my revenge, would also steal
Oh my
my
god.
heart.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Hold your horses, big guy. That is so not what we're doing here.
Oh, it's a very romantic spot.
Yeah, kinda. But no. No, Hermes wanted us to talk. They thought I could help you. That's it. That's it.
Why is it?
And why is that? From all accounts, you stormed through the lives of the idols like a hurricane and have come out on the other end on top.
Sure, maybe, but before all that, I was lost as hell. Even before I became an idol.
All right then, I
That was
haven't
funny.
any other
That
options,
was funny.
I suppose, so let's see where this goes, shall we?
Nice view.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
Okay, goodbye.
So, I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
What have you been up
Tell
to?
me what you've been up to since we met. Persephone must have been hungry for vengeance, I imagine.
Not so much, actually. We've all moved on.
She forgave you? Astounding! But the original question still stands.
I've been, touring, actually. Got my own band, gotta deal with a label, it's a whole thing.
Oh ho, so I'm speaking with a fellow entertainer. And a famous one at that.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that everyone knows I'm an idol. Adds to the mystique, they say. Lately, I don't know. It's almost too easy. Doing that while having the power of a muse. I should be happy at all the success, but...
Yes, this feeling I know very well.
Did you... No, you seem a bit lost yourself.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
Not really. Lots of friends and lots of friendly advice, but that's about it.
Now that's a sad state of affairs.
That's fine, honestly. Of all the problems I have, that part I'm fine with. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You, despite being immortal, have yet to live even that much.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret.
What do you know about me?
How much do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse, and possibly better.
That's quite the compliment.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
Then why are you helping me then?
So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
Well, I felt a little bad after what happened.
Keeping me from a vengeance that I'd waited thousands of years to enact?
Yeah.
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. I welcomed oblivion, but it appears that oblivion was not ready to welcome me. Nevertheless, it's not your fault. You've no obligation to aid me. You must know that.
Sure. But if I can help, shouldn't I at least try?
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you?
Did you attend my concert at least?
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world.
So what now?
So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I assumed my story had reached its completion. Cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. I guess there's only one way to resolve this. I hope you're not too tired from your concert.
Orpheus? Too tired for a song? You must be joking.
Here we go.
Tell me what's the plan for you?
I'm just not inspired.
What's the thing we do to get this furnace fired?
Oh, I'm tired. Far too tired to
Cue the muse.
I'm listening.
I'm what you could use.
I'm sick of every phrase of those tunes I sing.
Ooh.
This rhythm play.
Your soul takes wing. Here's the thing. Your wall could use some breaking. Raising stakes in the choices you'll be making. Are you open to it? There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting a savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star.
Oh.
Are you open to it?
I'm listening.
It's good you're keen.
But first, what's a film star mean?
Oh, an actor.
I'm stalking an actor.
Yeah.
I'm
Awkward.
not open to it. You might have some bored to chase, but now is a foreign place.
Tell me more. Just keep going.
You're barking. Come on now. Be open to it.
Wait.
Paint me a picture, Grace. How does one human race?
I don't know. Take a ride on a bus, meet a man, and discuss how he started a pyramid scheme. You get up and he shouts, you don't look stepping out. You get hit by a cycling team.
Yes, I see. Not quite heroes and glory.
Still there will be loads of
Keep going.
interesting stories.
I want to keep that. So my hips are moving. Come on.
There's something you said before.
The hunting the savage boar.
No, not that. Well, yes, that. The danger. Am I open to it? It's either I best the bore or end up a mess of gore. To triumph or fall flat. I might be open to it. To have so much resting on a single decision? An entire life.
I've been there. Big
Live a
decisions
mortal
are
life.
hard.
The fates have always decided for me.
Well, now you get to decide.
I once walked among the ghouls. I'm now under different rules. I'm fragile, I'm fleeting, I'm finite. I'm open to it. I'll live as a mortal man and drink all the life I can. This heart's really beating. I hear it. I'm open to it. The wild wind will fling you round. Who knows where it puts you down?
A park seat,
A corn crop, a whale's throat,
a dress shop,
a sailboat, a cliff top. I'm open to it.
open to it,
Open to it.
open to it,
Open to it.
open to
Oh my god, you've got 2 bangers in a row. God. Fucking damn. Okay. I really hope I can actually save the game. I don't want to do this again.
So, we feeling good? You look good. Hopeful, even. That's good, right?
You know, for the first time in a long time, I think I really am.
Ah, yes! I knew taking you to Grace was the right move. She is the queen of pep talks.
I can't say I know what that means, but you know what? I'll learn. I'll learn everything I can about this new world.
So, that's first on the plan. You picked a place to go? Anything you really want to see?
Oh, back to back. Here we go.
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Bent down and broken, flattened and then next day they're reaching up again. Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat.
Where are we going? Are we gone back to where we were before? A Mortal Life, Off the Drift Sports Car and Rider Memoir.
Well, fine, you win again. I miss Orpheus. He was fun. How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually we need a pretty big glamour. You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right. Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? All right, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat? You know what? Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you a console. No, not that one. that one's not a good one. But the one that I get you is going to be the superior one. You'll see. You'll love it. We're gonna have so many games, and you know, not even just single player ones. They're ones that we play together, and I'm gonna beat you. Then you'll get yours. I'm kidding.
What to the chess piece? Is that good? Oh, that was it. Okay. Alright, well that has been the Orpheus DLC for the game. That was something. Alright, well, it's cool that we've got a thing. So apparently there was another one too where you can also connect the stories up. So I just did one like as a freshly new game, but you also could just do the regular story one. So I might do that one again, but this time I'll do the story one. So I might make 2 videos to this. But that was cool. I liked it. It is very short though, but it is DLC to the game. I wish it was a little bit longer, but you can't get everything. But until then, mates, I think I'm going to end the video here. So that has been Stray Guards Orpheus. So I hope you mates enjoyed it. If you enjoyed today's video, definitely give this video a beautiful like, subscribe my videos in the future, and I'll see you mates next time.